Basically what happens is we have a group of children anywhere from 30 to 40. This year we had 40. We bring them together in 2 weeks. They put together a full-length show, scenes from different plays, musical numbers, props, costumes, choreography,
all that fun stuff.
Everything in 2 weeks. Well, we'd have workshops during the first week. We did musical workshop, we did a movement workshop,
Emotion workshop,
emotions,
we did, writing workshop. Just to give them like core values, not only of being in shows, but things that you can use throughout every show that you're in, throughout life, you know. I know with the emotion workshop, we taught them about like how acting is not just trying to portray this thing or trying to be this, but it's actually getting in this character and being this person. It's bigger than just the scene.
It's teaching them not only about performing, but about empathy for other human beings and being able to fill in somebody's shoes and being able to be a decent person. I mean, when you understand other people, it's really hard to not be a good person.
Yeah.
I hope that kid who never answers a question in class gets the confidence to raise his hand. I hope that the kid who this year couldn't audition for us because they were so nervous comes in next year with a monologue memorized and ready to go and does it 100 times. I hope that kids who can't sing a note when they start camp spend 3 or 4 years with us and then come on the stage to take solos. That's what I hope for these kids.
I agree completely, and I think I see it, you see it in kids from even the time that we started camp and seeing them in previous shows to now. It's like you've seen such growth in just 2 weeks, and it's really the kids, they want to grow, and I think that has a big part of it. They want to grow themselves, and we're just telling them all we know and hoping that it sticks for them.
Yeah.
In the actual play, they're standing in front of Pulitzer's office building. So whenever we're talking to Pulitzer or Hearst, we're yelling at the top of that building because that's the people who are like making us mad, right? Hold on, Declan. So when you guys are throwing fruit, you're throwing fruit up at them, right? So we got a ton of rotten fruit and perfect aim. Yeah? Cool.
Yeah, we got a ton of rotten fruit and perfect aim.
So they gave their word, but it ain't worth beans. Now what we're going to do is we're going to switch. This side, split down the middle just like we were, is going to go in front of these guys. So you're going to take a little step, right? So you're going to go in this space, Keegan, you're going to go up. You guys are going to go, you're going to go. So do not move yet, just listen. So it ain't worth beans. Now they're going to see what stop the presses really means. Forward. That beat after means you should be forward. Does that make sense? Let me see just that.
So they gave their word, well it ain't worth beans. Now they're gonna see what stop the presses really means.
Groups of kids that would skip lunch to talk character. We had groups of kids that would skip snack to help build the set because they just wanted to know more. They wanted to learn. And I mean, you can't teach that. We can't teach that passion in kids.
Passion, that's what it's all about. I think it's you wanting to be in that position, it's you wanting to be on stage, and I think that's what we're growing here, kids that want that. And
we can't teach it, but we can foster it.
Yeah.
And we work really hard to do that.
Let's try it again.
I got dragged to my first audition by my best friend. I wanted nothing to do with it. And then when I moved out here, I heard that New Bern Civic Theater was having auditions. We were in that show together. We did Telltale Heart. It was the first Sax Bradbury Players show since their revival. And once you get hooked here, you're done for.
Yeah,
you're
you
in
can't
it.
get out. I think my first show was Beauty and the Beast. I just remember everybody else talking about it, and I'm like, well, I think I can do that. And so coming out for it and then working with Sierra, how she just was like, I need you, let's do it. And it just opened this whole world for me. It literally changed everything all my life. Like, I never thought about wanting to do theater until that first show, and kind of got stuck. I'm here now.
Yeah, you get that bug and there's no getting rid of it
Exactly.
at all.
Basically what happened was in the Puritan Society, which all of you guys have to go research the Puritan Society, okay? The Salem witch trials. They hanged, I think, 18 people, innocent people. They burned some people. Yeah, it was rough. And so Arthur Miller went and put it into a stage production.
Like this, I'm doing something to change life, and it really gives you a whole new respect for theater. It gives you a whole new respect for teaching. I've always been in music, but in theater, it's kind of pushing past music and doing it with other people, because not only was I music focused, but I was very closed-minded, very to myself individual. And then being in theater, it really opened me up. It did what it's doing to kids now. It's showing not only how to do lines and things, but it's showing camaraderie, and then how to be friends, and then how to enjoy each other's company and work together to build something instead of just working by yourself.
Like teach you how to build a community, I think is really important. Teach you how to empathize with other people, how to cooperate with other people, how to be responsible for yourself, and how to be accountable, because if you miss a rehearsal, you've got an entire cast that is out because you're not there. They can't, they have to work around you. And to learn that cooperation, to learn that responsibility is something that's really, really powerful. And to do it in such a safe community where everybody around you is doing the same thing and everybody around you is supporting you is really important. We have to remind ourselves as adults sometimes that this is why I'm in it. I'm in it to do this. I'm in it because I love it.
Read it. Ingo na maning we na mabala. Ingo na maning we na mabala. Write it, let's write it down. Something beautiful when you think you have it down yourself and you're like, I got it, I have a process, and this is how I do it. I'll go in, get a script, this is how I do it. And then you see these kids who, this is their first time doing a show. They do something completely different that you would have never guessed. And I'm like, wow, that works better than what I've been doing this whole time.
Teaching goes both ways at theater camp. At this workshop specifically, it definitely, being able to see things from their perspective.
We're definitely learning patience, and
Yeah.
we're learning how to breathe, and just how to have fun, because I think that's one thing I've really learned, how to have fun. That sometimes it's just easy to just let things go and just enjoy what we're doing right now.
It's not about if the notes hit right.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
about what your face looks like when you're hitting it. Having fun is exactly what you said. I think watching these kids be able to do that kind of reminds me that that's what it is. It's called a play for a reason. You're supposed to have fun.
That's good, that's good.